Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the pause menu. Pull up a chair, take a seat, and join me for a little Slay the Spire. Today we're going to be playing as the Regent. We are going to be very, very strong and command our fellow minions to do our bidding for us. So I am pretty excited. Ooh, obtain a random rare card. Rare cards are very fun. The greed doesn't seem worth it. We would have to travel quite a far way to be able to hit a shop. And this path is annoying. Once you fight more than three random enemies, they start getting significantly tougher. So we are probably going to do something else. I think the rare card is the play. Big Bang. All right. It has been decided. So where does that leave us? This path seems insane. Can't do that. Don't want to do this. That seems a little aggressive. Kind of like hitting these question marks. Is hitting that okay? I don't know. We've also got this. This might be harder, though. If we can get past the elite, then we're rewarded with a fireplace, and then another fireplace and a shop, or minions and shops, or two shops. That is pretty good. We got a couple of paths. Here. I guess we'll question mark that. That is a question mark. Don't say it's not. Okay. Let's see. A little venerate. I like it. We take 1 damage. Perfect. We take another 1 damage. This jerk. We probably should have just full blocked if we were weak already. All right, Big Bang. Falling Star. Die to Sovereign Blade. You must die. Looks like we're doing a Sovereign Blade build. So how about Forge? Obtain a relic. Every other. Okay. So we're going to start getting upgraded rewards here. All right. We got a lot of defense, which is fantastic. Big Bang into a. We could play Sovereign Blade here. And then just punch. There was probably a better way to do that. You know what? I'm gonna restart that real quick. You saw nothing. That was just a silly way to do that. We could have killed this starting gentleman right here and taken far less damage. So there's that. Coming forth. 23 now. So we take 2 damage that way. Makes a lot more sense than whatever the heck we were doing. There's a defense, and yeah, that's a much better way to do that fight. Particle Wall, or a little AoE. We don't have any AoE. We've got Sovereign Blade to keep in mind. And what's our... We've only got Venerate right now, so it's kind of hard to use this. I say we go with a Crush. $15, so we could get it to do 20 something and then block a little bit. We got a lot of incoming damage though, so maybe we just do that, and we'll be patient here. So right now we get a turn like this, 34 damage. Ooh, or 23 damage. Yeah, this probably makes the most sense. I like that. And a perfect 18. There we go. All right. This is apparently an upgraded... Oh, we just get 1 extra. Okay, whenever you play Sovereign Blade, gain 10 block. They did buff this card, so maybe we should give it a shot. Star gain would be nice. Let's do this, though. A little parry action. And I'm feeling weak. I don't feel like we can take the elite, but I think we have to. Oh, okay. A striker defend with spiral. Or heal to full. Exactly heal to full. Which could be nice too, but I think this will get us out of our tough luck, and it's got to be a defend. We've got no real defense here. These guys are going down. I hope. God, I hope. Let's see. So we're taking 15 damage. We might as well use that. And we can start chipping away at some of the bigger ones. This guy's probably a safe dude to fight. All right, not my favorite way to start. I say we do this. Everybody loses strength. That's huge. And then that feels good. We'll do a full block, I guess. And we get to exhaust those, so the deck's a little less clogged all of a sudden. Sovereign Blade can kill the back line, save us some damage, or... Oh, look at this. We can parry. 8 damage and 1 weak. Maybe we do that on you, so that saves 3. This kills you, or... Yeah, I think we want to do that. And then a defend, or... No, we don't need to, so we can keep chipping away. So now you'll have 18 HP. All right, we're getting there. Let's see what we draw. These freaking phantasmal gardeners. Everybody lose strength. Definitely. 23, we can take any of you out. But that's all we get to do. Or we can do something like this and defend. I think that's slightly better. We're trying to save HP here. And now we can kill. Hey, that was honestly not so painful. And Lantern is huge for us. Same with all of these. Should we just be the richest man? Or whenever you play a card, gain strength. I kind of like royalties. If we can get that going. I mean, we got a long way to the shop. Gaining block is nice, but we still don't really have a way. We've got Venerate. Big Bang is used once. And yeah, that's it. So I think that we have to do this. And once it's, like, you know... Okay. Maybe we get a power too. Oh, just gain plating is huge. Yeah, let's do that. Should save us a little bit of damage here. I honestly don't even know what I was saying. Must not have been that interesting. Roasted myself. Okay. Sure. Sovereign Blade gets some extra stuff. 27 damage, that feels right. That's not ideal. What are you gonna do though? Right, we got the plating. Okay, that was a great pickup by us. All right, let's summon you, and we're out. We're out of there. Bulwark. This is definitely what we need. I was interested in that Cosmic Indifference too. We do have plenty more rests coming up, so let's just smith here. Weak damage, everybody loses too. I think starting with Big Bang is just too good. Thorns is fantastic, especially for that bee dude that we fight in the second act. We're going to keep on going away from these guys. Ooh, Sovereign Blade blocking for 14 feels pretty good. This replaying and going to 16 feels nice also. Let's do a little bit of AoE protection here. What do you have, mister? I say, first of all, we can take a curse out of our deck, because we got a lot of things now. Draw 3 cards, put 1 card from your hand on top of your draw pile. That helps with certain things. At the start of your turn, transform 1 card in your hand. It can be any rarity. That's just fun. What do we have after this? We've done only 1 elite fight. It's a bit of a shame, but I mean, we wanted to hit this shop. Actually, we didn't really look hard enough, because we could definitely have done that. That would have been a totally acceptable path. And we maybe even could have done 2, depending on how well that went. Hindsight's 20/20 though, when you're looking at this shop and you're like not excited by any of these offers. None of them are tantalizing. We've got only 1 thing that requires stars. Star cost. It is good, though. 9 block and return it to your hand. This is just going to be a nothing in our hand. It is unfortunate, but I think we're just going to maybe grab a, regen, free card, and then regen? I think that's all we're doing. All right. Royalties. Big Bang. Parry into a... We didn't upgrade that. Would be nice to. But into something like that. Gaining 10 block. Very cool. Should have drank that too. Crush Under. Enemies lose 2 strength. I am glad that we have that. But we could also summon 4th. That would give us block, which we kind of desperately need. I think I might rather do that. Yeah, that's full block. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm kind of liking that. And just for fun, we'll play that. Okay, now we Bulwark. And Crush Under. I mean, I think we had lethal there, but why not? Now is a good time to put a Cosmic Indifference in our deck, and I don't know why we went to the shop. There's nothing here for us, is there? Ooh. Ooh. I want this in our deck. We just don't have very good... We don't have good ability to generate stars. Maybe not yet, but possibly we can. I think it's worth it. Also, I don't think we have to heal. We're just fighting the fishy. Does this change? Draw 5 cards. It'd be nice. Making Venerate 3 also might make it so that we actually use that. I think our parry needs to be 14 block. Because we've got a couple of things now that can bring this back. And that's like a full move, right? Summon 4th, bring it back. All right, that's perfect. Starting with that is massive. And now we do get to use this twice, which is great. Boom. And we'll take it back. Can we? I think we can pop royalties here, which seems irresponsible. Also, let's get a free card to play. Okay, deal 25 damage, add random 0-cost cards. Or a little panache to keep us going. Let's do jackpot. These are 0-cost. But they're star cost, which is unfortunate. That kind of clogs our deck up a bit. We don't really have good star spend. We want to save up for this. Choose a skill in your hand, play it 3 times, and then exhaust. I think we do that, and then summon forth. And we're waiting. We don't want to do the weak yet. I think we want to play decisions. We just need to venerate. We're working our way through this guy. All right, a venerate is great. And then I think we just play this for the block. So hopefully we draw. Do we want to add 3 other cards to our deck? If it's like the last one, that is going to really hurt us. It does do 25 damage, though, which is nice. All right, this is a lot of damage to take. We're starting to get to a bad spot here. This guy's doing crazy stuff. All right. Yeah, I think this is what we were waiting for, though. Play this Forge 8 times. Multiple times. And we can play this twice. No, we can play it once and get 10 block. Yikes. All right, so we're taking 12 damage here. But that guy's cooked next turn. We maybe should have done guaranteed that this was going to be on our draw pile. Okay, we cannot do that. I think the best use is maybe that. So at least we have good block for this turn. Perfect. And take your strength away from you. We can just do this and then venerate. And we'll save our energy. Something will come up, I'm sure. Ah. That ends the fight. Perfect. Excellent. Most glorious. Also incredible that was able to last right there. Guards. Ooh, I've never seen this. Transform any number of cards into a minion's sacrifice and then exhaust. That's a great way to like cut through our deck. Also, though, being able to hit everybody is like incredible AoE. Because right now I think we really just have Crush Under. We do have a problem where we need where Genesis would really be helpful. It's a 2-cost though, which hurts. Which really hurts. This is a really fun card. I do like just being able to get rid of everything or finding a way to make Heavenly Drill work. We just don't have the energy for it. We've got Lantern. I think the responsible thing to do is take a Seeking Edge, which feels lame. Block minion sacrifices are fun. 10 damage? We just can't. All right. We're doing a Sovereign Blade build. Upgrade 4 cards. At the start of your turn, spend 5 gold to gain energy. That's not so bad, especially because we do have royalties. We would just need to sacrifice 1 energy, at least, towards putting that up. Let's do that, right? I mean, upgrading 4 cards is also awesome. Decisions, Seeking's Edge. Actually, that doesn't really do very much. Bulwark, though. Summon Forth or Venerate. All right, I've talked myself out of it. Seal of Gold. All right. Tez Katara. Interesting. Thank you, Tez. Thank you very much. Appreciate. All right. We're spending our gold on energy. But we don't really want to hit these shops. We don't care so much. We do like... I mean, this path seems nice. Hitting an elite could be fun. We do have thorns, which is great. I'm partial to this path here. I think this could be nice. And then once we get here, we can elite or that shop victory. Right? Everybody get the plan? Okay, let's cook. Let's cook with it. Okay, royalties must be played. Big Bang must be played. Parry. Needed. There's that. We gain energy. Or block, I mean. And then there's even more block. Great. That guy almost took himself out. We'll finish the job for him. And Cosmic Indifference. Probably just Crush Under, honestly. That guy will be at 1 HP after Crush Under. No, he'll be dead. Cool. That couldn't have gone any better. Forge and draw cards, or an upgraded already damage 9, Forge 9. I say we do that. I say we do that. I don't like divining at all. I guess we'll pay that. And we'll do big. We'll see what's there. What's in the box? What's in the box? Do we need more? I think we didn't quite get it. Okay, the sphere must rest. Sure. I don't really want. I'm okay like without that, honestly. Seeking Edge, whatever. We've got like all the good cards we want here, which I'm happy about. We could probably do this. Yeah, I think that's nice. What, did you take my bulwark? No, you didn't. Eat that. All right, give me back my bulwark. I need that card. Okay, now we're starting to do something. We still have a truly terrible ability to generate. Like, we haven't even been getting to decisions or royalties. Honestly, if we kill these guys too quickly, we end up kind of in trouble. I don't know, like, we can't really support these. We've already got a lot of things in there, but this skill is nice if we get decisions. If we draw that into reflect, it could be really nice. So I'll grab it, but we need to cycle at least until we see our royalties, and consider upgrading that too. All right, Seeking Edge is going to be important. We drew all of our AoE on this turn. We'll just let this guy have it a bit. Carry's nice. Now we don't have to worry about that turn. Those eggs are just gone. And we'll bring it back. There we go. Come on, where's my power? Where's my power? We'll do a bulwark. And we're fine. Waiting. We just need to cycle our deck a little bit. Oh my gosh, we're waiting more. I guess Venerate makes sense. 9 damage and forging. I guess we do want to make sure we can kill when we're ready to. If that's the case, then I will bring back Decisions. All right, sweet. So this is exactly what I was hoping. Royalties into a skill. Reflect is definitely like the coolest one to use. This is crazy because it replays each time, so it's like just 30 block, but let's do that. That's just fun. We're just having good fun over here. And then 49 damage to everybody. Actually Venerate that, and then here we go. That should kill everybody. That's a good old, what's it called? Turn, I guess. Okay. We don't want to shop. We are going through a lot of turns. Okay. Upgraded common skill or common attack? Oh no, both common skills. You can take our strength potion. I don't think we really care about that. This is nice. I'm in. Refined Blade, also a good skill. Okay, what we really want is something like the Smith. I think that would be insane. On this, a Dex potion for sure. This is crazy too. We get decisions early. Summon forth. Let's see. Do we want to just block or make our blade actually deal some damage? I think we do that. We're going to be taking a bit of a licking here. I think that's okay. I think we got to trade it. We still get to defend. Okay. 30. So if we just wait a little bit more, we'll be able to. We don't need like parry. We just need Seeking Edge. So we might as well just give this guy a whack. One of these guys here. Boom. And cross our fingers here. We can draw a card. Oh, perfect. Okay. 34 damage. Almost kills everybody. Why are we weak? That's lame. Well, maybe then we minus strength from everybody and then get a card back to take more strength away. Sure. All right, next turn, we got it for sure. We did end up taking damage. Almost a very clean fight, though. Star Potion would be nice. Fencing Manual, that is huge for us. We are very, very lucky there. Orbit. Orbit doesn't hurt. And another upgraded Bulwark. We'll do it. All right, Big Bang. 25 damage is so solid. This guy's almost gone. That's about as good as we can do. Royalty is perfect. Into a Reflect. I think we probably do something like a forge, and then we maybe just reflect here. Either that or bulwark. I say we do that. That should be fine. We get some extra fluff into our deck, but whatever, you know. Everyone gets crushed now. And then more crushage. If you play 5 or more cards in a turn, draw 1 card. It's fine. It's a fine card to add to our deck. I guess it does help us kind of get through the fluff. All right, now all of a sudden we're sitting pretty. At the start of each combat, discard any number of cards. That helps a lot with our hand that we're trying to draw. We may be able to take the 2 elite fight here. I think we'll rest. We'll rest, and then we'll go and beat this guy down. We don't need 2 cosmic indifferences. I think that's it though. We like everything else, right? Decisions. Okay, interesting. Is it put it on top? Discard that many? I mean, we just drew... No, we didn't draw it back. That's on me. Sovereign Blade. Get the energy back. All right, we did this a little bit wrong. But I like that there. Maybe we summon 4th, and then we bring back the summon 4th. Or the bulwark. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that's a great play, because then that sets us up for doing kind of more of the same thing. Royalties, sure. I think we're getting to a point where we don't really need to be doing this. Maybe we do. Yeah, I mean, we don't have any defense, though, so... All right. I gotta start looking to see if we're getting that spark back or not. Venerate, yes. But we're definitely going to be reflecting. The first time he takes damage. Okay, so this won't actually do any damage. So we'll do that, and then we'll block a little bit more. Nice, we've almost got this figured out. Oh, here we go. If we see decisions, we can use that. I think, yeah, all right, never mind. We just kill him. We just kill him right there. Every 5 times you exhaust a card, draw 1 card. Interesting. Bombardment is so fun. I think it's just a cool card to use, and if we find a way to exhaust it also, it just will play automatically. Let's do it. Let's do it. I like clicking that button. All right, we can heal and then fight. I really want to smith something though. I'm itching to smith. I'd even smith the smith if we had it. Decisions would be good. But let's just rest. We'll keep it sensible. And if this guy doesn't take all of our HP, discard any number of cards. Okay. Probably these 2. At least. Royalties. Let's see what we get first. We're drawing our whole deck. All right. Sovereign Blade now is a little bit more fun to play. 16 block helps a good bit. Maybe, I mean, does royalties make any sense here? Let's do an attack potion. Ah, that seems good. That makes me feel a little bit better. And then we'll just do that. A bombardment. 17 damage though. That's fun. That gets, how much are we returning? 3? Oh no, we're reflecting the damage everybody deals, which is great. So that guy should be dead. And that's all we can do. I will steal everybody's strength. We'll draw a card. Cosmic Indifference, Reflect. Holy smokes. All right, I think we could have killed here if we played that slightly differently, but still pretty set. I think we're adding too many cards to our deck. We should be okay, and let's fight an elite. The B-Man. This is who I was thinking. All right, choose any cards to replace. Don't think we're ready for that. Okay, Venerate is insane. Okay, this is what we do. You know what? Let's just take our Star Potion, and then we can super do Big Bang. Super do it. You heard that right? All right, now we've got a massive hand here and a ton of energy. So we're definitely doing... I mean, that doesn't really help too much. We can take 2 of this guy's strength away. So he's doing 7 damage now. We will forge and draw 2 more cards. Let's see, how much more can we buff this up? I think we do that into 56, into summon it back. I guess we could have, all right, 71 damage, so next turn we pretty much kill him. Nice. And we took a whole 0 damage, I believe. I'm happy with that. Strength is always good to have. I'm surprised we don't have a Conqueror yet. Gain 2 strength, enemies lose 1. Yeah, okay, we'll add that to our deck, and we will smith something. We do, and I think we should not have added Bombardment to our deck. We have no way of exhausting it, and playing it is just a lot. If there was a way to, if we had a way to get money back, I'd do that. Or, like if decisions would play attacks, then I'd be happy. Looking at this, you know, making this into a better skill probably makes sense. Or there's just the gain 16 block. We'll do Reflect. And we'll hope for the best here. Choose a number of cards to replace. We shall. Seeking Edge doesn't really do it for me here. So I think Parry is nice to have. Bulwark, good. And then we can do that is fine. Put a colorless card in my hand. Let's do it. A 14 damage ultimate strike. At the end of your turn, gain vigor. Let's do that. That's cool. So just the next turn, we get to deal damage. Also, look at how much freaking gold we have. It's kind of insane. I say we do this. We do 108 damage. And then we full block. And do we want to just bring back the Sovereign Blade? We could summon it forth. Kind of a more fun way to do it. Do that. Summon forth our Sovereign Blade. Reflect. Or here, let's see what happens here. We've got 14. We're taking 6. All right, we're gonna be taking damage, but I think this is just too much fun to just keep on sending it out there and bringing it back. All right, this should hurt him pretty good. 102. All right, almost dead, mister. Just in time to get our money to cash out. All right, we're taking 6 damage here. That's fine. We just need to do 50 damage. 50 damage. This sets us up to be able to do it. Let's try. Oh, there's Sovereign Blade. Huh. 166 damage, slightly more. Gain plating is fun. Genesis will help us a lot if we can actually get it up and running. All right, and then let's. We got to play a little quicker here. We've been filming for 42 minutes already. Buying everything from the merchant. There's no shop. That's a good idea. Remove 3 cards from your deck and add an ethereal card. At the start of each turn, draw 2 additional cards. And we don't have much card draw. No, we've got Big Bang, so that's kind of lame. All right, let's remove some cards. Perfect. What path is the quickest to success here? Late shop with our 1,000 gold might be nice. We should actually probably just hit a couple. What's the most we can do? 2 shops here. I'd like to get some relics. That's what I'm looking for. Optional elite here if we're feeling really strong. 2 fires, another shop. Okay, cool. All right. Replace the defend, please. And I'm happy with that. Forge and draw cards. Genesis is incredible. Parry is necessary. And almost able to have a sick opening turn here. Instead, I think we'll just Forge 13. We can get every card back that we want, which seems pretty cool. We'll get that, and we'll get our summon forth, and that should pretty much, I mean, that should do it. I think that's just about game over, right? Let's hit him there. We'll forge and generate whatever we need to do. I think that's fine. All right, so what's the correct turn order here? I mean, yeah, there's only one. Summon forth, Forge 3, 134 damage, and we're out of there. Another parry is pretty insane. I mean, we can just like solo the boss. Shining Strike's good. We'll take another parry. Seems insane, but I mean, if we just get 28, draw 2 fewer cards, heal now, lose HP, upgrade cards. Those are great cards to pick. Couldn't have picked it better myself. Huh. So you can get that thing out of our hand, or does it? It just comes right back, doesn't it? It doesn't. Okay, we actually can get that out of our hand. Interesting. All right, Big Bang. Venerate. Decisions. Incredible way to start this. Forge 2, draw 2 cards, reflect everything. I think we just do that, and we make our... No, actually, I do want to draw cards. I think this will be nice. All right, we drew everything we could. We can play Bombardment, actually. This shouldn't be paralyzing me as much as it is. I mean, we've got 50 damage, bring it back, 50 damage, you know. We said we were going to increase the play here. Come on, let's do it. This is a big setup turn where we just take damage for no reason. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't help us. None of this stuff helps us. More parrying. Take that. We do take 1 more damage. All right, we've got a whopping 10 stars. Take that. 6 damage 4 times is pretty cool, but we don't need that. Let's see. All right, let's spend our money here. I think another Big Bang is great. We'll remove a card. We'll get that last strike out of our hand. Or is there anything else that's like... I mean, I don't think we need royalties anymore. 9 damage to everybody. Exhaust a skill, add a copy. Hold on a second. I believe this gets exhausted. The first time you exhaust a skill, add a copy to your hand. That is huge. So we're basically doing 3 of these. Whenever you play a power, add a random free card to your hand and it's free to play. I don't want to do that. So I'm fine. All right, we did spend quite a bit there, huh? Okay. Lose. Every 5 times you exhaust a card, draw a card. Sure. We're not exhausting nothing. All right, get rid of you. And a strike. Yeah, that seems nice. And then, so we get a copy of that. Oh, that's incredible. Probably something like this is important. Bulwark. And I think we're Sovereign Blading to get our Sovereign Blade back. Right? And then, yeah, we'll just Venerate. We have enough block. So we're good. We got plenty of potions to use, too. Should push come to shove. All right, this guy, I'm tired of looking at him. And we'll do a double parry. That way, next time we play our Sovereign Blade, it does 28 block, which is just insane. Glow is good. Forge 5. We're getting close to needing to play something here. Okay. Yeah, let's try out our new Sovereign Blade here. I think we can... Oh, we don't have enough. Thought we were gonna have more energy. So I'm gonna upgrade these cards. Ooh, an upgraded Sovereign Blade. Interesting. 21. We save ourselves a little bit. All right, let's just hit everybody. For 69. Nice. We really need something that is just like convert stars into energy, and we'd be really, really in a good spot. All right, let's keep picking this path here. Our strikes do more damage. Our one strike does more damage now? Incredible. Let's play around that. We gotta switch up the whole build. Yeah, that's all we got. Okay. We should heal. We are getting a little low. Enchant an attack with Corrupt. All right, so I think we ran into this before. Like, I'd love to enchant our Sovereign Blade, obviously, with Corrupt, but that just doesn't really work. We're kind of an all-in Sovereign Blade build. So let's just transform our last strike. And what's it going to be? Okay. Sure. Smith, I think we make our last big bang innate. And this guy is going down. Get rid of you. Oh, this is a great hand. Okay, Genesis into Fairy, into draw 2 cards. There's 14 block. Bring back our Sovereign Blade, and then 5 block. Perfect. The perfect defense does exist, and it's us. Bulwark, Seeking Edge, Summon Forth. We're just trying to buff this thing up. And we'll do that. All right, 72 damage is pretty good. And we'll get extra, I don't know, extra defense just cause. Wish we had that on this turn, huh? At least you're a little weaker. 40 damage hurts like an insane amount. Give me back my Sovereign Blade. All right, 36 damage. Oh, 26. All right, my math is horrendous. All right, let's do this first. And then we'll play Decisions. Summon Forth a bunch. Or we can just pick our hand. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, Summon Forth it is. 105. All right, let's play that. And we'll get there. We'll get there. I want to try and put a little weak on him. Or just something like that. Yeah, 216 damage. That seems okay. Make it so. Whenever you play 3 skills, turn this into your hand. I mean, it's extra damage, but we're just gonna keep on soldiering here. We are about to enter a rest site, so we can just have oodles of energy for our first... I think that makes sense. And then retain our hand. I think we want to be careful about that, because we're still buying our energy here. Where is that? One of these. Over here, something like that. Yeah. 5 gold. All right, I mean, how many? 5 turns, 25. So if we have at least 50 gold, I think we're happy. So yeah, I don't want to remove anything. Or is that a lie? Do I desperately want to remove something? I think the bombardment is like insane. Doesn't really help us. These defends are weak too, and the celestial might. But I don't want to run out of energy. Let's just let's soldier on. We're fine here. Time to face the boss. We need to heal. We're actually going in kind of low. All right. What do we not want to see? Probably something like that. If we were to ever play Bombardment, this is the time to do it. 4G, draw 2 cards. That's our deck. I mean, it's not insane to play it right here. Just get it out of the way, right? Also, like, I hate holding on to these potions. This is a good hand to retain it. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll just bulwark. And we got Bombardment cooking now. Okay, we can only play 1 bound card. Summon 4th. I mean, I think it's got to be Genesis here. We can play Parry. Okay, cool. Parry, Genesis. And then Reflect again. Perfect. Stop hitting yourself, dude. All right, and this is our last turn of Retain. So now's the time to start taking advantage of this. Say we summon 4th, and then we summon 4th or summon 4th next turn. 54 damage already, kind of insane. Guy's getting cooked. So... all right, yeah, we are already hitting both of them. Let's do that. I really want to just see what happens if we do this. Feels like a good move. And we can even bring it back. Pretty insane. Yeah. All right, there's that. And you guys just get smacked. Enjoy the smackdown. Let Bombardment do its stuff. Decisions is insane. Oh my gosh. That would truly be insane. Forge 13. That's great. Let's just do that. Forge even more. Forge some more. Venerate? Okay. And this guy's got to be dead, right? I mean, if we do that into summon 4th, I don't think you've got a chance. Oh, he does have a chance. All right, we get to play again. He almost takes himself out. Oh no, look at that. The Bombardment for the win. And I was trying to remove it. Would you look at that? Hey guys, almost an hour on the dot. Pretty sick. Let's dance, buddy. We absolutely cooked with that one. That was nice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed yourselves. If you're still here, good for you. Way to make it to the end. Push that like button, subscribe for more content like this. I love this game. I'm definitely getting Ascension 10 with everybody, and then who knows where it's going from there. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.